What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And Jesus fucking Christ is fucking right. What's up, Matthew? How you doing, man? Are you one of Villain's buddies? One of the guys that just joined. Welcome, welcome. MJ, buddy. Let me tell you, listen. I'm here for the stories. I need a warm up before you give me that though. I need a slow pitch. I don't need a fastball. Join after CWL, yes sir. Well, welcome, buddy. Welcome, welcome. We're glad to have you.
Speak for yourself.
That's the lady giving you guff in the background, if you heard it. How's everybody doing today? Man, I had 4 builders all come off on the exact same time. Whew. What's good? What's up, Hyper? How you doing, buddy? My wife will be coming along as well. Package deal. That's fine. The more the merrier, buddy. The more the merrier. We have a handful of couples that play Clash. Let's see. I'm going to go look at them now. Me and my lady. Buck and his lady used to. I don't think she plays anymore, though. Carly and Zach. Man, is that it? Do we suck? Is that all? It is, isn't it? Jay and David. It's a power couple right there. Let's get it. What's up, Zach? Let's see the new attack. Oh, man. I got to get a warm-up first to make sure I'm doing all right. But this is it. This pile of nonsense you see right here. This is it, Hugo. Hopefully making $30 tonight. Phillies over 6. Who are they playing? Are they playing Rockies? Or did that series end yesterday? If they're still playing Rockies, it's actually not a bad bet, to be honest. Yes. Life is Town Hall 12. Life is Town Hall 12. I think I'll go up to 15 once everything is max. Oh. Well, it sounds like your bet's going to do pretty well then from the looks of it. Max out my heroes 10 levels away on my BK and Archer Queen. I got you. Well, very nice, man. So you're pretty close then, all things considered at least. Hugo said, I hate basketball. What's up, small boss? How you doing, man? Everything has to be max. Are you done even? Are you one of those people who does even like your lab has to be 100%, and so do your walls? Rockies just dropped a fly ball, buddy. You can't be surprised at this point. Yo, 2 days in a row streams? Yes, sir. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Told Ollie I had to come out here and shake my ass for you ungrateful heathens. Do everything in labs besides Archer and Barbs, really? But even walls though, walls you're 100% in everything, huh? Man. Really, the walls is the one thing. The walls and lab get me, right? I'll go up if I'm close on hero levels. If I'm not max, I'll do it if I'm close. My rule is always 5 levels on heroes is close enough. Although I try to have them. Most of the time I have a max, except for like my mini accounts. Walls are a pain in the ass. They definitely can be. Seen my trophy count? What you got? I think I saw you post about it. Ooh, 5649. Let's go. Very nice, dude. You're first place right now. It won't last. No, I'm just messing with you, JJ. Alright, so this is actually a great base for this attack. Because I can take all of this right there. Trophy pushing is so much more tedious now. I hate it. Yo, what's up? We got, is that a super sticker? What's up, Hugo? Thank you for the $2, man. That's awesome, brother. Bro, the way that types that out in chat is kind of wild. But thank you so much, Hugo, for the $2, man. I appreciate it, brother. Got 3 defenses left. Well, and I've only had 1 offense also. So I got another 200 trophies to go up. So we'll do something like that. I'm actually going to go at this from the side. Let that get a little front out there. You said you push him back up to Titan League. Ooh. And I love trophy pushing. It's definitely my favorite thing to do in Clash. But I'm at that point, right, where there's just not much I can do otherwise. So, of course, it's my go-to, right? Oof. Anytime wish I could send more, but Europe was pricey, buddy. I get it. And I would not want you to burden yourself financially just to give me monies. Please don't do that. I'm more than fine sitting here just to hang out with you guys, more than anything else. I could tell you about the psychiatric call I had on a female who decided to suck on her the whole 40-minute transfer. And when I tried to stop her, she grabbed my whole downstairs area. And they had man hands. Buddy, that is a fucking sentence, let me tell you, that you just uttered to me. That's... Jesus H, buddy. Yo, Yeet, what's up, Ollie? I'll be back after a while watching DB Daima with the wife. Ooh, let me know how you like it, man. I haven't watched Daima yet. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to. Man, does this attack suck now? Am I a schmuck? That should have been an easy mop for that. I've seen everything else I have to. I'm kind of in the same boat, but the little bit I have seen at Daima, man, I'm not sure about it. You watch anime? What if so? Which top picks do you got? Man, so I actually do like anime. There's only a couple that I really watch all the time, though. Or a couple that I really like. Let's switch this up a little bit. Let's do that. Let's go Yeti. 3 Yetis. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, whatever. Probably Z would be my go-to, but I like them all. I'll be back in a few. Got to go cook some rice. Go for it, buddy. I'm also a big fan of 7 Deadly Sins. Allie hates that I'm such a fan of that show, but I'm a fan. We'll go for something like this on this next one. I still haven't finished Attack on Titan. Don't judge me. No judgment. Oh, Hyper set at 7-3. Let's go. Yeah, betting against the Rockies always a pretty good bet. Feels just like a safe bet, you know. I need to go this way. Yeah, I got what I need. This one should not be hard. Yo, what's up? Sorry, I'm late. What's going on, Shy? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I don't know why I've even bothered with that new attack. This one's still just absolutely dominating. AOT is amazing. Demon Slayer as well. Finished Black Clover and almost done with JJK. Also Hunter x Hunter. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. Love that one. Jujutsu Kaisen is a personal favorite of mine. Big fan. What's up, Shy? How you doing, brother? What are you going to do when the Ward nerf comes out? I don't think it'll be as impactful as people think it is. I think that'll change like a long-range blimps, but I don't think it'll be a deal breaker. I don't think anybody's going to die over it. It's kind of the boat I'm in right now. Am lagging, not going to lie. You might want to exit the stream and rejoin it and see if that fixes it. Manhunter was too long, low interest. Low-key may be a mistake. Honestly, that's kind of the issue when they come to things like that, right? When you start an anime that's so big and so massive so late, kind of like not Hunter x Hunter. I mean that too, but like when you think of something like shit, what's words I'm thinking of? Like One Piece comes to mind, right? Even though people love One Piece, it's too damn big, right? It's too damn hard to watch, right? Naruto is, in my opinion, Naruto's pretty damn long too. Let's do that. Let's do this. We are not Snake Bracelet, though. We're going to Quake Boots. I actually probably need Diggy. Yeah. So that's just what I'll do. I was big into Black Clover. Chainsaw Man, I've also watched Black Clover movie. If anyone has seen it. How do you guys feel about solo leveling? Has anybody seen that? Hyper's hyping up Chainsaw Man. Alright. Still reading the manga. Man, this is some of the nerdiest conversation I've ever been a part of, and I've never been happier about it. Hi, Andy. Come here, sweetie. Solo leveling was amazing, but they're not coming out with Season 3 until 2026. Oof. Is what we would call that. Hey, it's good to find your people. Nothing wrong with it. I didn't say I was ashamed of it. I just said.
Probably should be.
Probably should be, according to Allie. I should be ashamed of it. See, this is one of those, too, where I think Spurs won major trophy after many years, like 17. Demon Slayer's finishing the anime off with 3 movies. First one's in September. Oh, shit. Tottenham, terrible final, though. So let's break this down. Boom, 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 boom. Goes in here. Boom. Hits that. Invisibility. Triggers that. Goes there. Triggers that. Probably goes here. Maybe come back around. I think that could work. Demon Slayer's mid shit and no, get out of here. Demon Slayer's one of the originals. It's got a lot of love from the community, as it probably should. So I've not seen Demon Slayer, so I'm not going to stand on business trying to defend them. But I do know it's one of the definitely one of the more popular ones. So I would I'd give it a little more credit than that. Alright, we'll do that. That works out pretty well, right? Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach Big 3 One Punch Man? Man, I'm not a big One Punch guy, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't watched a lot of it, but the little bit I have seen, it doesn't do it for me. It does not do it for me. Hello, what's up, Amir? How you doing, man? Oh. What, you're not into One Punch? I mean, I've seen bits and pieces that I'm okay with, right? But, like, as a whole, meh. Not particularly a fan. Bro, use Royal Hogs? Royal Hogs. I have no statements for 1 point. Royal Giant? Royal Giant. I think you're thinking about Clash Royale, my friend. If they've added a Royal Giant to the game, I haven't seen it. It's one of the funniest animes. I might have to actually go give it a second chance then. If you guys are that insistent on it then. Let's go get a 3-star. My hope is that Beam or Buck can clean up 1, and I'll just clean up 4. Hello, my sweet little Andy. How are you? What's the matter? So this one should be pretty easy, right? I go in on Monolith, I giant arrow up here, army over this way, drop my Yetis in here somewhere, let them try and get value. One man had me laughing so hard it felt like I did 100 sit-ups. That bad, huh? Maybe I'll have to give it a try then. I'll have to go back to it. Give it a fair shot. Seven Deadly Sins was good. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Seven Deadly Sins. I am not particularly fond of how it ended, but I kind of get it. And I'm not upset about how it ended. I'm just upset that they killed off Esmore. Spoiler alert. see if I can't. Bless you, baby. I think I can. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted right there. You alright? Allie? You okay? Alright. Attack on Titan's better than One Punch? I don't think that's that wild of a take. I've not seen any Attack on Titan though. Alright, so that should be enough to finish off the base. Yep. Wasn't pretty, but we got there. Three out of four ain't bad. At the beginning of season 2, watched season 1, then the movie in season 2. I was lost at first. Gojo for the win. Yeah, JJK had me really confused too at the start of it, man. I was like, the random flashback really threw me off there for the first couple episodes. I was it's a little out there, but when I stuck through it though, I mean, I was not disappointed, not in the slightest. I have to put the glasses on so I don't get a headache. Should watch Attack on Titan. It's on my list. I got a couple other that I want to watch. Allie said she actually wanted to watch an anime. Was it My Hero that you and me had talked about? She wants to watch that, right? It's apples and oranges, not something to compare. Fair enough. That was a flashback. King, you didn't watch enough. You didn't watch enough. Yeah, it was a origin story type of deal. Kinda. Alright, let's go attacking. But yeah, it sets up the relationship between I don't remember what that guy's name is, but the main antagonist, right? And Gojo. It sets up their kind of relationship. Watch My Hero and the new My Hero Vigilante. I'm at the part where they sealed Gojo in the in that prison cube, the prison realm, whatever they called it. Yeah. So and you didn't grasp that was a flashback. It was just setting up his story, why they had to seal him away is all it really was. Right, he really is just too powerful on his own. Yeah, the Prison Room Auschwitz Fire Force. They came out with season 3. Never even heard of that one, actually, believe it or not. He has such a weird noise when he dies with that skin. No. Riot's out cold now. He's got both arms over his head. Who's your top 3 picks in Jujutsu Kaisen? Like, characters I like the most? Come here, Andy. I love you, sweetie. Why don't you jump up here with me? So, top 3, my favorites, right? Love Itadori. Itadori and Toto. You have to love them both. Those are 2 very easy ones right there. A lot of people might not like Toto as much as I do. But a guy whose introduction to him literally is like, what's your type of woman? Like, at least respect it, right? He's honest. And he's funny as hell. He's just an interesting character, right? I really like Toto and Itadori. And that gives me one more. I don't really like, what's the girl's name? I don't remember what her name is. The other underclassman with Fushiguro. I'm not a big fan of whatever her name is. I don't remember what her name is. Man. Probably. Man, it might be Sukuna's too. So the vessel, the actual demon himself, and then Toto randomly. That might be my top 3, unless you don't count those 2 as separate. I don't know how you would label that. Okay, so that's something. Will that kill that? No, it won't. Oh, but the bat will. Good. Because I really needed that gone. Yo, what's up, Jay? How you doing, buddy? What's up, Mighty? Welcome, welcome. How you doing, brother? Why not 5,800 trophies? The day just started, Pika. I'll be there before the end of the day. I'll be there long before the end of the day. Doing good. This is my very first time in a class stream in my life. Well, welcome, buddy. We are more than happy to have you, man. I'm sorry your first experience has to be me. But we're happy to have you nonetheless, man. What town hall are you, buddy? I have a max Town Hall 12 and a mid-tier Town Hall 10. Hey, we're here for that, man. That's awesome. Ooh, got that. That was a really nice snipe. Takes out 2 air defenses right there. Get to come in from a weak side like this. Whew. Now I just gotta not screw it up. Get that, doesn't matter. This one should be, I mean, I should wipe the floor with this one. Oh, I hit my ability early. That's less than ideal. There's the tornado. I would rather my royal champion find it than my entire army. I don't think it matters. I absolutely mollywop this base. I guess 6 levels on King and the Warden for Town Hall 12, then max 10 is definitely mid. Hey man, I get it. Especially on like mini accounts, man. The grind takes so much longer, but it's mainly because you just don't play it as much, right? But it gets to be a hassle pretty fast. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, look at this one. Absolutely obliterated. Whew. You get anything good from a chest event? I actually got a legendary chest yesterday. But I think I only got a rune of elixir out of it or something like that. So nothing that special. Who's on? Lindo's on. Lindo, if he's around, he'll top me off. Take a look at Hugo's base. Let's see what he's been up to. He's still running one of them janky ones. Just because he got to mess with Jay with it. But I think seriously, I think it was just like a rune of elixir, a rune of dark elixir, something I didn't even get to keep because it was on my main account. And I'm just down to supercharges, so I can't use my elixir for anything. So nothing really that useful, at least not if you ask me. Alright, we're just not going to wait. I'm impatient. That's okay, though. Not sure, playing this like 2 weeks ago. I had no idea upgrade time was so much slower and troop train was a thing. No, I mean, and you get to come into the game at a very, very good point, right? Realistically. The no training time has made it's never been easier to farm. As far as like collecting resources goes and advancing in the game. It's never been easier and more player friendly. Especially new player friendly is a important distinction there too, right? So you picked a damn good time to start playing, man. It used to be troop trains, spells, and troops used to cost elixir, and even gold, depending on how long ago you want to go back. Spells used to cost gold to make. So people did not like attacking and using actually full strength armies like they do nowadays. It's become a very different game over the years. Yeah, it feels a lot more engaging again at a higher town hall, that's for sure. Yeah. 100%. 100%. Way more engaging, a lot more user-friendly. Which is what we want, right? Want the community in the game to live a long time. They keep changing stuff, making it fun, making the quality of life a little better for everybody. Makes it hard to stay away from. Oh. Yeah, see, I don't know why I ever really switched from this attack. Just with the success rate I have on it. When I go to my second account, we are going to try To figure out that Root Rider attack again, I had a buddy of mine share an army comp with me on Discord. So we're going to try that out. We'll see if we can't get something new on there. But for here, main account, we're trophy pushing. We're doing the repetitive, but the best attack I know. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to let that go now. Okay, not ideal, but it'll work. We'll do that. You know, tornado traps down there. It's already been triggered. Get a couple bombs and traps out of the way. Do that, so that way if she wants to keep fighting that, she can. Do that just to slow down the rest of everything else. And that should be an easy wipe. Beautiful. You know, I wonder if that guy is just a troll, because he was in here yesterday. Said the exact same thing. Said, why no 5,800 trophies, even though my main account was over 5,800 trophies. So I wonder if that's just not his thing. Because I haven't seen him say anything else. Alright. One attack from... Yeah, people still on. Cool. One attack from 58. I got 2 more attacks to do, so I can be, like, nowhere near the top, really, but... I can get myself kind of close to the top in U.S. 59 is U.S. I could get to 58.5. So that's not bad. That is not bad at all. Alright. So same thing. We Royal Champion charge here. I want to ignore that as much as I can. Then I'll let her go. Go that way. Go this way. Make that pretty easy. See, and in a moment like this, I think the change for the Eternal Tome would actually be pretty good, because stuff would still be coming in and out of that range, right? But would be be getting that effect, right? So I do think as a whole it would actually be better, at least for scenarios like that, right? There's no more just barely missing something, you know. But then if you don't funnel properly, you might be in more trouble. Oh. Swagged a couple into spells too. Feels good, feels good. Who is attacking? Let's watch somebody. Let's put the pressure on somebody randomly. Spice is doing it. Let's go. Okay. So in this case, he should be using his free spells on that sweeper, right? Because that sweeper keeps... I mean, I know he thinks that monolith is a big issue to him, and it actually could be, but that sweeper is... there he goes. He got it with the second one. I would say that sweeper was pushing his troops back, so they weren't going to be able to deal with anything. I think he's used too much of his stuff to start the attack, and he's not going to have enough to finish it. Like, he should have saved, like, his Prince ability. He actually might have a little bit of power to go through it if he wants to. It'll be kind of close, though. He's got to be able to get that air defense going. Yeah, I'll be damned. He actually does get it. Good for him. Very nice by Spice. Now this is a problem section right here. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. It's okay, that works out. Okay, so I got bow sweeper, so I can actually come in this direction. I was going to just try and aim for one of them and come in from the opposite, but if I can do that, come in head first on another really heavy spot right here, and just ward an ability through it. I mean, that's the better way to go. And so there's just almost nothing left after destroying these two sections. Wow, Archer Queen stayed alive in this one. That's pretty rare for her. And that time I just had a swag minion Prince ability. Perfect day at 58.59. Where's that put us, US? I want to see how close that puts me. Probably in the top, like, I was going to say 500, so just inside of 446. And global, nowhere near where I want to be. Excuse me. Now let's go to 2 and run it all over again. But this time with this nonsense. So, 1 overgrowth. What did, what's the clan castle here? 3 Yetis and a troop launcher or a log launcher. Okay. So do that recall spell, you juggle the Royal Champ, right? That's kind of the point here. I believe Queen is kind of destined to funnel here. Warden's the only thing that needs to go on the inside. So we're going to try this and see how poorly this goes. Alright, so we're doing this. We'll do that, so we do get the monolith out there, right? We go king over here. We go queen over here. That's kind of what we do here. We go boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. 3, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Go like this. We'll go something like that. Do something like that, just kind of randomly. Hey buddy, what's up? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Lot of reinforcement through here. Got a lot of troops still hanging on right there. That. Nope, that's apparently bad. That is not good either. I thought I was onto something here. I need to at least get this 2-star right here. Which I will secure. Alright, alright. Any war attacks left? Already did them. We started off the day with them, more or less. You've missed all the fun. We went 3 for 4 on them. That startled me. You're alright, baby. Let us... So, okay, I also had a kind of weird spell comp here. So I do need a rage, so I get a second rage. But I want a skeleton spell. Okay. All in all, I don't think that went bad. I just think that definitely could have been better. Oh, no. I don't know. Let's try it again. I don't know how I feel about Giant Arrow for something like this. Right? Oh. Just barely get a hold of that. Okay. So we'll do that. We will do this. Right. Then we're going to go boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. 7, 4, 6. 2, 2. Do that. I don't know. Why are you using Yeti instead of Super Yetis? So this is actually a composition I actually got from a buddy of mine. So at this moment in time, I'm just taking his word for how it works. I've had some success with the Super Yetis, but not enough for me to justify throwing them in the spot that I need them for here. You know what I'm saying? See, right, man. Am I not going to get this? Oh, thank God. I was going to be really annoyed if I didn't. So what did I say I was going to use? I said I was going to do something else to fill my gap right there, right? I'll tell you what, though. He's got a half a decent point when it comes to something like this. Let's do like one of each. And let us change something around right here, right? So we'll do that. Honestly, I think stuff like this is just making my bar too big for me to really realize what I'm trying to do here. So that gives me 13 space left over. Okay. Okay, so let's try. I don't really have the room for anything like game breaking, right? Like nothing that's going to be that real changing. How much is a super world breaker? So we'll just do something like that. We'll just add a little bit of spice. We'll do something over here to kind of. Let's do something like no. Let's do something like that to kind of help set funnel. I kind of think that's what the snake bracelet's for over here too. Is for funneling. I've seen people also use the giant gauntlet. I want to try something like this and see if that's any better. Three. 2, 3. That's okay. She's gone. We get that. We'll go up here and then like here. And we'll go ahead and just pop both of these abilities. And then what we'll do is we'll do something like this. Something like this. Do something like that. We'll kind of go this way. See, so now I'm not sure what the point is of like these super wall breakers. Like the Rage Barbarians I get, and like even these guys I get, right? But like the super wall breakers don't make any sense to me in this army composition. Can you show your skin collection of heroes? I don't have a very vast collection, but I will show you what little I do have if you want. More. New donator Zach gave me $5 and said more dragons. I think he's probably right. The way some of these attacks are going. Although this one actually did okay. This one did better. Thank you for the $5, Zach. I appreciate you, brother. He's a fucking real one. W's for Zach. And even this one that went okay, right? Like, still didn't 3-star. Not on hard mode, so I should be. Whew. Glowy ore. Okay, so let's... I can't really save this. I'll just edit it later. And let's do... Let's go back to this. Let's go boom boom. And I need a rage and an invis. And since he's upgrading, I need him. With not that stuff. Let's go take a look at the skin collection. Let's go see what little I do got. I'll show what little bit my main account has, because he's got the most skins, I bet. Alright. So this is what I got for the king. I have literally just a page full. So I got the Combat King, Judgment King, which actually this is a super clean skin. I actually really like this one. I have the Clash game, so it's like a boxing theme. Really like that one. King of the North, Goblin King, Dark Ages, Beast King. You know, I used to really like this one. I don't care that much. Show the collection of heroes. What do you mean the collection? Like what all of them do I have a set on? Or you mean like this? If that's not what you mean, I'm not entirely sure what you do. Ba, 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 ba. You have a really good collection. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I've played for a long time. I have played for an incredibly long time. Excuse me. continue to show there was a lag, make sure you are set up on the live. Okay, so that's what you want. Okay, give me a sec. After this sec, I'll go back and I'll let you see. Ooh, now I gotta figure out how to get both of those? Question mark? I'll take one. That's fine. It's fine. I should have waited a second to pull that blimp out. Oh, I got a E-Dragon, or a Super Yeti in there somehow. It's not supposed to be in there. Oh, my head's starting to hurt. Sweet. We'll do this. No, why is it like that? That's not what I want. I want just normal Yetis in this case. Let's go back. I'll show off some more hero skins. I'm not going to click through them all, but I'll let you take a look at them if you want. Archer Queen. Nope. Archer Queen skins. Right, so I got like the new ones. I've got definitely some of the older ones, like the Puppet Queen and the Dark Minion Queen. Chess Queen was one of my favorites that I actually wish they finished the set to, but they never did. So I've actually got a halfway decent collection as far as the Queen goes. Minion Prince only has 2. Little to nothing on him. My Warden's got a nice collection, right? Snake Warden, Pimp Warden. How don't you like the... It says Wild West, it's really just Pimp Warden. Cookie Warden, Ancient Egypt. He actually has some really nice skins. Zeus Warden. I actually really like this one. Magic Warden. I thought I had this one. And then my Royal Champion. Who, again, like her, like kind of like the Warden, they all have pretty nice skins. Shadow One, don't care for. The Anime Champion I actually really like. Soccer Champion's not bad either. Champion's Champion. That's, I don't like that name, but this is a pretty cool skin. Ghost Champion's pretty sweet. Warrior, and the rest of these are kind of meh. Around how much money have you invested? Man, a lot. A lot. Too much. I truthfully couldn't tell you. I wouldn't even know where to begin. We want numbers, buddy. I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. I don't know. Thousands of dollars, easily. Thousands and thousands. Enough that I wouldn't be in debt if I didn't play Clash of Clans. That's how much. just gonna let that go. We'll do that. I'll do something like this, so he can go over there and kind of hopefully go for that multi-archer tower. That'd be pretty nice. As long as he takes out that town hall and that invisibility tower, I'm perfectly fine with whatever the Yetis do beyond that. That's all I need them to do. And they're going to do that and then some. Nice. Nice. Do something like this. Man, I cannot wait for this account's minion print to be maxed. It is so close already. I think it's 80. It's going to 89. If there is a Book of Heroes in this month's Gold Pass, I'll have them maxed. Look at that, too. That value in that corner. Oof. I'm actually not sure that this is a... Oh, well, that worked. I don't know that this is a 100%er. That arch tower might be enough to keep me down. That'd be sad. I get it, and it's happened before, but it'd make me sad. Oh, neck. Oof. 97%. But that was one that I wasn't ready for us to 100% anyway. I'm excited for clan games. Who's excited for clan games? Have we actually seen what the rewards are going to be? I'm going to look that up. May 2025. Let's look. Okay, Book of Fighting. A lot of money as always. Like a builder potion. This does not look particularly outstanding. It doesn't look bad. But it doesn't look like it's going to be anything that I need to knock the doors over for to make sure that we bust through immediately. Although we probably will anyway. It always feels like we finish clan games within the first day. I think last season we had near 140,000. So we do that. That's not great, Kyle. Oof. That was the definition of less than ideal. I kind of knew that angle was awkward too. That's the worst part about it. Not the angle that actually was. They actually gave me a perfect angle to hit him. I just didn't take advantage of it. Which is the absolute worst part of it. That's okay. It looks like I didn't have any issues with the sweepers one way or the other. So I just bowled it over. I didn't even put down my king. Big oopsie for me. Well, that did something. That's not ideal. That's not ideal. It's not ideal. Okay, that's acceptable. That's not. Oh, it's just getting worse. Whew. We're getting some nice looking attacks here to start the day, which is nice for a lot of our guys. Need to do that and that. I only need to do one of them though. Oof. Nice. Now I need that sweeper to go away. Because I want to come at it straight on. That's not what I wanted. My angles on some of these are really pissing me off. There we go. Kind of worked out. That was really messy though. Kind of worked out though. Wasn't the prettiest thing, but I think this one pans out for us pretty well. There's an air defense up there. That's on ground. Tesla's though. I should have this one actually. Yeah. There should be enough of my actual troops left. Yeah, there's gonna be plenty. Oh. Boom. All right. We got one more? Yeah, we got one more. I just got to commit that. I don't know how those root raiders are ever going to work anymore. I don't feel like committing the time to them, so I'm just never going to. So I need to go... let's go over here. I could have gone here or here. It wouldn't have made that big of a difference. Because they both got air defense, right? I can't get to that core. Not easily. What's up, David? How you doing, man? I can't get to that core real easily. But, so I'm just going for additional value here. Let's do that. That'll do that. And then I can do this. Sorry I'm late. No, no worries at all, buddy. How are you doing today? I am okay. Have you been victimized yet? Nar? Well, let's fix that. Oh. Oh god, my head. Let's just try to crush my skull real quick. Could you hate crime me, please? No, because as a straight white man, I'll get canceled if I hate crime you. Kyle, what's wrong? My head's just killing me, man. I got a migraine. Not a migraine. I wouldn't be here if I had a migraine. I'd be sleeping. Or I'd be in a very dark room. But my head's just hurting. My head is fine. Well, I'm glad I'm glad you're feeling okay. No complaints so far. Sound like every woman I've ever talked to. Oh, 5,600 here. That's not bad. Love wins or something like that. Ooh. Exactly. Fantastic. Did I put you in war, David? You did not. You're not in war. Don't you want a war with us? Why do you hate us? No, you didn't put me in. You didn't thumbs up, that means. Do you hate me? Did I do something wrong? It is okay, though. Understood. Understand. We're still 11 hours, but we won this one, though. Looks like. Good morning, y'all. What's up, AT? How you doing, buddy? I did attempt your army earlier today. The one you sent me last night. $17 hours, that'll be nice. We'll do that. How were the results? I had a lot of high 80s, low 90%. I had a couple of 3 stars, but they were against bases that were not maxed. So they were ones I should have 3-starred regardless of what I was using. Do a Warden Walk attack? Man, you know how long it's been since I've had to do a Warden Walk? That's a throwback. I grasped the concept with your army better than I did trying to make it myself. But there was something I was still something missing. I couldn't quite place it, but there was something wrong. Something I wasn't doing right. Look at that, though. I have changed. I'm not using this attack anymore, though. I'm using the old one. Funneling is important, you know, and you told me, right? I think you said this yesterday, that you're basically using the king and the queen to funnel, correct? That's what you were telling me? More or less, right? And I had no issues funneling them. I never funnel. Funneling is like my biggest issue. So I try to use armies that don't need a lot of funneling, which is why I like the dragons and dragon riders. They kind of funnel themselves in a lot of cases. So I don't necessarily have to. Builder elixir. Sad days are sad. Unless I misunderstood what you were saying the other day. matter. So I had moments where I did really well with it, but I also had moments where I really struggled. Life is famously difficult. Oh yeah, how do you figure that? I do think life's a little difficult, but I don't know about famously. Ground attack seems so much harder than air attack. Want me to come over and send some replays? Not tonight. I might take you up on that offer later. But I've tapped my brain trying to figure it out tonight. Come over to like his house? No, not quite. I do appreciate it though. I'll definitely, if you don't care to, one night I will get together with you. I'd like to look at some replays. Or if you want, you can look at my replays and you can tell me what you would do different. Can I come visit? Sure, David. I wouldn't mind. Sure. What do you think about the Grand Warden hero equipment rework? It's just the Eternal Tomement's getting redone, right? I don't think it'll be the biggest deal in the world. I think it'll only matter in cases like this attack did, right? Where, like, cross-map blimps are pretty popular. I don't think it'll be a massive deal. I think there's definitely ways to work around it. And still make it very, very effective. You think it could have used an extra 0.5 and not 0.2? Honestly, I don't even hate you saying that though. Honestly, I think that's pretty fair given the size of the rework, right? Like if they'd have given you an extra one, if they'd have given you the extra half a second, I think that's actually probably pretty fair. 0.2 seems pretty insignificant, but I won't have a true opinion on it until I get to see it though. It's already and still the best equipment in the game, so yeah. I think that's why they were hesitant to make it any better, like give it that much more. And again, we won't know exactly until we get it here, right? But like 0.2 seems like such a nothing, right? Let's just call it what it is. What they need to do is buff worse stuff. Yes and no, right? Like, you got to be careful buffing stuff, though, right? Rather than nerf old stuff. So, like, but what would you buff, though, right? Like, what would you buff, David? Like, you get to pick. Like, what would you buff? It's hard to maintain balance at all 17 town halls. No, and realistically, they're not trying to maintain balance at all of them. They're trying to balance the top end.
You okay?
I'd buff regular witches. No, but like as far as like hero equipment goes, right? So like, how would you change hero equipment to make it more usable, right? Like, Lava Loom Puppet needs a buff, right? This is debatably the worst equipment in the game. How's your chest rewards till now? I've got a book of heroes fighting on my main account. That was the best in a shitty clan roof. I've gotten a couple of runes. I think I've also got a random cosmetic, a random like not a roof, but like a wall or a barrier for a clan or for clan capital. But I think that was the size of it. Everything else has been pretty meh. Got a couple clan castle snacks, which I'm not upset about. Loom Puppet could use another hound, heal gem, whatever it is. for champ, maybe a better passive. I actually don't hate the. Well, I don't know that the champ's equipment's the one that needs the nerfing or the buffing. I mean, really, I think it's probably witches, bitches. I really think it's probably just the warden's equipment because his stuff is so kind of set in stone, right? Even the royal gem, although a lot of people are not the biggest fan of it, I actually don't hate it. And there was a time not that long ago that I used it pretty regularly. And like I said, not that long ago either, you know? I feel like there's some variety in the warden stuff. Okay, so you see one of like three things, right? You either see Healing Tome, Rage Gem, and Eternal Tome, or some variation of those. I don't think the Electro Boots need a nerf. I think they're actually in a fine spot. I don't think they're that strong. I think the... I just think that Royal Champion walks are really strong right now. I don't know. I'm slamming max Town Hall 15s. You didn't slam me? You want to come fight my Town Hall 16? Visit my base. Put your tag in there. I'll take a look at it. What's up, Meme Hub? How you doing, bro? And you have a CC, yeah? So you're destroying bases without Clan Castle troops to fight you. When in a Royal Champion dive, that's like one of the most important things you fight against. Oh, that did not go well. Fair enough. Yeah, give me 1 second, Manzar, and I will take a look at your base, my friend. I screwed the pooch on this one. Normally I just ignore the CC and it works out. That's a good way to do it. Like, you have that ability, right? But it's this is the tag. I got you, buddy. Queen takes care of it. Yeah, you just don't have that ability when it comes to a higher town hall, right? Part of it too is, right, like, you're not wrong though, right? Scaling it with town halls is pretty hard because you can Royal Champion charge more or less anything, right? It doesn't matter. OP troll trap. Yeah, the tornado trap killed me. David says hello, by the way. She says hi, David. She's currently waking up. She took a little nap before she has to go to work. So Ori, you're actually a pretty relatively high level. You got a couple things to work on, obviously. You got some level 14 wizard towers, 15 bomb towers, 14 builders huts. But your base is actually pretty decently upgraded, right? The multi-archers are done. I see you're starting to... Huh. That's surprising. Why are you not gearing it up, but why are you doing something like that? Whatever it's called, supercharging something, instead of like upgrading your wizard towers to the next town hall level. I'd personally work on those first, but oh, that though, man, you're actually at a decent level. Yeah, but I mean, he's got wizard towers. It's not just mortars; it's wizard towers. He's got wizard towers. He's got builders huts. He's got bomb towers. Like, decent stuff. His gold storages are still half a town hall 15. Not that that's the end of the world. I just would prioritize that a little differently, I suppose. Air sweepers are 6 town halls behind. What? Did he have level 1 air sweepers? No, he had max air sweepers and David's a troll. Even though it's just max level air sweepers. He had me thinking about it for half a second, though. I'm being silly? No, I caught it. It took me a second, but I got there. You're just a little silly. Whatever that audio is. I haven't upgraded any of the storages yet. Really, AT? I'm keeping you using your brain. I do my storages. Like, who needs them? Yeah, for real. Yeah, but I mean, like, but are your storages not max for 17? Or are they not max for 15? Because some of those were Town Hall 15 storages. Like, I agree with David. Like, you don't really need them. And now that they've been upgraded even more, you really don't need the 28 million or whatever, right? But, I mean, like, you can't be a Town Hall 16 or Town Hall 17 with Town Hall 15 with storages. Like, my brain just says that don't work. Yours are max for a 13? Yeah, David, you're a Town Hall 14. I mean, I have Town Hall 16 storages, that's right, but he had 2 of them that were 2 Town Halls behind. My brain says that's a cardinal sin. Even though it's not. My brain says it is, right? The old school clasher in me is like, why would you do that? Let's do something like this. Let's see if I can't get lucky. I cannot. I'm in trouble this time around. Are fine as long as you can do any upgrade ahead of that town hall. No, and you're right. Again, I think that's just the old clasher in me, right? It was like, you know, get max amount of value from like rooms, right? Because you max it out, right? And that kind of stuff, right? Stuff that they told us in all the old videos I watched 100 years ago. That I still do. I was about to say, unless you're worried about rune efficiency, there you go. You should always be worried about rune efficiency. Yeah. You're good. I hope to God the microphone picked that up. Unlike that old lady apprentice for the extra resources and you're good to go. No, that's fair. Listen, guys, I'm not saying that it's rational. I'm saying that I'm an old man and I like what I like. I only use runes when I'm using a bunch of books at once. Well, that doesn't sound very efficient either, David. You're an old man, and I also like what I like, and that's fair enough. Should I go ahead and pause?
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go put ice in my cup.
So I got a minute. All right. Oh. All right. We'll get one more attack in before I got to see Allie on her way. Let's upgrade something while I'm here.
Hi, chat.
Allie says hello, everybody. Oh my God, he disappeared forever. Oh my God, look, I'm back. Oh. No way. He's returned. AT also says hello. Allie. She said hello. Do poison lizard? Absolutely not. He will be like one of the last that gets done. Especially on this account, man. This is one of those counts that will never probably get caught up. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh, so you hate me? Yes, David. That is absolutely what that says and means. Any more pet potions in the shop? Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that they're not in the shop more regularly. I think you're 100% right. I think they should be. Why not every week? I agree wholeheartedly. My pets are falling behind. Yes, your pets are going to fall behind. That grind, they're going to be behind, buddy. There's not a world alive where you can max out your pets in a timely fashion. Buddy, you do not need to stay at Town Hall 14 until your pets are all done. I will use a hero book if I must. What a fucking waste, David. Come on now. Huh? You can't because you can only upgrade one at a time. And they got 10 levels apiece, so that's 40 levels. I'll get my pets done. I can't, David. It like, listen, you could, but like, why do that to yourself? Oh look, I'm at my new trophy peak on this account. Let's go. W's me. W's me. I'm over halfway done. Yay, let's go. Let's go. Now we go to... Wow.
Go with my switch, you fell beast.
Let's see this. I don't care which one of them does it. But somebody needs to do that. I felt proud this month when I got invited to the Mega Soul from Mega Soul. That's awesome, dude. Give me 1 second. I'm going to say goodbye to Allie, but I need you to tell me about that, how that came about. So give me just 1 second. So, AT, how did you get an invite from Sultan? Ah! More dragons again? Did he just do that? Did he just now do that, or did I re-hit that thing? Oh my god. No, it says, I see 2 notifications. It just says the same thing. Alright, more dragons. Whatever you want, sir. Wait, say that again? Say what? No, you're gonna get off on it. No. There ain't no reason you want me to say that again unless she's gonna use it against me. No way in hell. Just fucking with you? Yeah, right. Now that Allie's gone. Oh. That's funny. Oh, that's good. Oh. You can't be down bad enough to just need to talk to a bigger edited guy, David. You have to have higher standards than that in your life. Nah, I get plenty. Don't worry about it. I wasn't worried about it to begin with. I take it as a compliment, but also like higher standards, right? I'm also like your Clash dad. That's weird. Hot. And if Clash mom finds out, she'll kill you. Well, I'm having a cosmic brownie. Okay, finally. I have a degree. I can die in peace. Wouldn't you have died better if you died before your degree? Asking for a friend. Can't die halfway through, but that's loser behavior. But then you spent all that time doing something and didn't get to use it. Dying and giving up, David, is loser behavior. Let's be for real. I get to gloat. About what, though? That you spent 4 years for a degree that you never got to use? God, why are cosmic brownies so fucking good? It sounds worse when you say it that way. Hey, dumbass cat. Oh my god. My cat just bonked its head trying to go into the room Riot was in. And I thought that somebody had gotten out of the house for half a second, you idiot. Made me panic for a split second. I just heard a loud thud in the hallway. Andy, what are you doing, sweetie? Why are you so sweet but so stupid? Oh. Let's put something down here. Let's do a wall or two as well. We're getting really close to done with walls here. Not super close, but close enough, right? Got a couple more levels on these guys. Alright, so they're going to... That's going 8, so that'll be done. It's going to 10 and to 10. So they'll need a couple more levels on those. So this will go to like 11 or 12, something like that. And then I can start doing stuff on this account again. What do you mean really close? I don't know. I don't remember saying really close. I need more context all of a sudden. What are you trying to gaslight me into saying that I said? The walls? Oh, really? I think I was like 10 or 15 away. Pretty close. All things considered, at least. Oh, it's beautiful. They were all Town Hall 14. Oh, yeah. From having them all for Town Hall 14 walls. I did say that like they were close to max. They are not, though. And that's okay. Let me know how close I am to being able to upgrade. Sure. Let's look at Hyper Fantasy. TM. You gotta get the TM. Gotta get the trademark in there. Okay, 70 on the Queen. Your defenses look really good. Are you defensively done? Are you defensively done? I don't see anything. Yeah, just traps needed. Here's what I would do. I would spend... Well, you would upgrade anytime, right? Like, this is totally up to you. For me, reasonably so, I would keep upgrading your traps. I would put your king to 70, your warden to 45, and then I would go to next town hall. And, like, royal champion, like, 20 or 25. If you don't want to, like, stay until they're max, I would 70, 70. I don't know if his max is 45 or what. 45 or 50. So, like, either wherever he's at or 45. 45 for the warden for sure. And 20 for the RC. What's up, VC Fire? How you doing, man? Just upgrade like I did, lab included. Don't upgrade as crazy as David did. But yeah, you definitely still need a little bit of upgrading to do. Hopefully it's just not that bad. All the walls to be done, but it's a pain in the ass, buddy. I get it. I never wait on walls. Never, never, never. Walls are cool, but they don't pay the bills. Want to check out my base? Sure. If you drop your tag below, I will give it a look-see. Look-see. Fuck, I'm old. Town Hall 13. Heroes were a pain. I understand the pain. Yeah. That is it's a lot of hero levels, right? Totally got it. Great to have somebody understand my pain. And you know, it wouldn't be as bad. I mean, it still wouldn't be great, but now Minion Prince, right? That's just one more hero. It gets tedious fast. Whew. Very, very fast. Is like 65 or some stupid number. So the King and Queen are both 10 levels. I think the Warden is also 10. Then you get the Royal Champion. She's like 25. She's the vast majority of them. But the first 10 or 15 levels for her are pretty quick. And probably like another 10 from the Minion Prince. It's a lot. Cute. 8 UPCQ 8R2. Alright, VZ Fire. First of all, he's the leader of his own clan, the boys. Shout out. Already up to 15 people. Let's go. Good for you, man. You won one war. You're 1 in 3. But we all got to start somewhere, right? Heroes are a little rushed. I will note that. Defensively, you're pretty good for the most part. Oh, recently, and I'm struggling with attacking. They should buff walls. How? There's not really a way to buff walls, though. It's not a bad idea. I think part of why you might be struggling is your hero levels, to be honest with you, buddy. Your warden's kind of low level. And so is your minion prince, for that matter of fact. For a Town Hall 12. He says, I spammed E-Dragons until Town Hall 12. I also spam some type of dragons or E-Dragons. Now with the giant arrow, right, it's not hard to just take out some sweepers and some air defenses. Use lightning, call it a day. And use a blimp for the town hall. The base itself isn't bad. But yeah, hero levels are going to be a big part of it, right? Because you got like Town Hall 10 level heroes. You know, level 12 Warden doesn't do a whole lot. I think the heroes you're underestimating a little bit. Whoever joins, don't forget to like and subscribe to help my bud. Shout out to fucking AT, yo. Thank you, buddy. I didn't upgrade my heroes because I kind of fight for like 6 hours a day and don't like waiting, not gonna lie. Hey, and you know what? That's fair, but if you don't have upgraded heroes, your attacks are gonna suffer. People always thought that once equipment come in, it was going to ruin it because it was going to be all about equipment then. And to some extent it is, but there's a point to where like if your heroes aren't leveled, you notice it. So, it's a necessary evil. That's a fantastic way to put it. There's a point where you can't ignore it anymore, right? Unless you have an unlimited supply of hero potions. Fantastic show. If you work for Supercell and you have a whole bunch of hero potions, you can get away with it. But, and it is mostly equipment, right? But, like, there's a point to where, like, your heroes are going to be underleveled, and a couple town halls low is going to be enough to where you would notice it. You know? Thanks for the base review. Anytime, buddy. You know that's what I'm here for. We gotta do some farming on... Oh, epic. Fucking rub me raw, why don't you? Last thing I need on this fucking account. That's some ore. Can you review mine? David, I can review your base, but if I go and look and nothing has changed, I'm going to have an aneurysm. Don't tempt me with a good time. Worst shit is getting those blue ores and clan cap shit. You know, and like on many accounts, right, I don't typically actually hate doing the things, but like I'm max. I guess it definitely does stack, but blue ore is just not the one that I struggle to get, you know? It's just not the one I need. Crazy thing to say? What's a crazy thing to say? Add star yours in the star bonus. Buddy, hell yes. Because at this point, star yours is what I'm missing. I agree wholeheartedly. Even if it's just a couple. I need something to get my star yor intake up, you know? Are we excited about the Minion Prince epic equipment, yo? I know we have 5 times as much of that blue stuff. I would give you all my blue stuff on my main account, David. Okay, well, not if you're going to say no. No, you just told me no for the Star-Yor, so no. You don't get it now. No has. Like 500k, I could do that. I've saved 170 Star-Yor plus like 2k pink ore for the dark equipment. Oh, that's right. When does that come out? What am I up to? I feel like I actually just upgraded something. You asked me if I was excited. Did I upgrade? I did. I upgraded the action figure. So I have like no fucking Star-Yor. God dang it. Whatever. I'll buy some with that and we'll call it a day. Oh, Linda just sat there. Can I get a next month? Oh, I'm fucked. I've screwed the pooch. Oof, what's this? 10 gems. Fabulous. I need a nap, you guys. Ooh, look at all that money. Gimme. Because I'm a ground spammer, yeah. So it might not make a huge difference to you. But who knows, though? Maybe, like, I've seen people use Root Riders and use the Minion Prince. Just because of how strong his ability is, right? Now, again, those people aren't super high pushers like you or I are, but... AT, did I tell you that I got into the top 200 globally the other day? Did you see the picture I posted about it? I posted my screenshot. I got top 200 global for a very brief period, and I got, like, top 10 in America. You saw me live on the game? Hell yeah. Because I had peaked up, I think it was Sunday. I had peaked just over 6,000. And that got me to like 119th. I was wheeling and dealing. Glowy ore? See, that's not bad though. Glowy ore? That's fine. Not a whole lot there. Ugh. So AT, what happened that you got invited to Sultans? What happened there? How'd that come about? They just see you trophy pushing, or they hear about you through one of your buddies? Some dark elixir doesn't really do much for me, but that's okay. I need to make sure I got tons of loot because I'm going to record after this. Because I was so high this month, that's why I got invited from there. But I was thinking my clan hates Mega Sultan because they win trade. That's why it's prohibited to join them. Ooh, I didn't know they were win traders. I know that win traders are out there. I just didn't know that the Sultan guys specifically were. That makes sense. So I see so many guys who were so obnoxiously. I mean, like not all the top. Well, I don't know what percent of like top guys would you say are win trading, right? Like, because the people who like top like, I want to say like top 30 or top 20 on the leaderboard are definitely win trading, but I don't know that for a fact. I don't know how many people it actually is. I just know that it's more than it should be. But if you are jobless and you push good, you can earn well in Mega Sultan with the money they give for the HBD deal and the EOD and the EOS. Yeah. I didn't know they had that many deals going on, Jesus. Where they're like, people are getting paid to do that kind of shit, man. That's kind of wild, though. And then there's me, little old me. Happy birthday deal to the top. To top the globals? Yeah, I got you. But how many people do you really think win trade on the global leaderboard? How many people of those guys do you really think like they're just like they come across a buddy's base, so they get a free 320 or they get a free 40, or they're getting free defenses, right? How many people? Really, you think like 75 out of the 100? Really? That's too damn many people, man. I hope you're wrong, but I'm afraid you might not be. Oh yeah, my army is already boosted. Nice. When trading basically starts at the last week. That's wild, man. I guess I just don't get it, right? Mostly, I mean, no, I got you. I mean, I get it, and you can tell, like, to start the season that there are people who are... You can tell there's people like that, because perfect 320s, people who haven't been attacked all day, right, are staying at that perfect 5320. It's just wild, man. I'm getting a lot of one-star defense the other day. Man, I wish that could be me. I would kill to have a day where I'm just getting one star on defense. You know how quickly I would be on the top 200 of the leaderboard? Sorry I wasn't here today. That's okay, Ollie, buddy. I'm just glad to have you here. I'm glad to have you here at any and all. Copium. Hey, bro. What's up? How you doing, man? I'm going to eat dinner and sleep. Yeet. Good night, everybody. Hope everybody has an amazing life. See you later, Ollie. Take care of yourself, brother. We will talk to you later, my friend. What's up, Next Level? How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. How are you, bro? Man, I'm doing fabulous, man. I'm getting a little tired, but I'm doing pretty good, all things considered, I'd say. How are you? Oof. I'm just running across so many bases that I just want to... That's just free right here, I mean... I'm good. Busy hits with my Legends League. How did you do today in Legends? How'd you end up? Just finished watching the Attack on series, Japanese series. Yeah, I watched some anime. We had a nice talk about it today. Quite good, actually. Well, for now, I have 6 more hits. I got you. Now, you're cutting them kind of close towards the end, ain't you? What trophy range are you at right now? Next level? What's your trophy count? We are a big trophy pushing family around here. At least I am. So I'd love to hear it. Root Rider Valkyrie, nice, nice. Old reliable, right? Hard to say no to. What's your trophy count right now? Sometimes dragons. Dragons is typically my go-to, as I use some kind of Hydra variation. That's normally my go-to. I think I'm sitting at 5860 right now on my main account. Ooh, that's I don't like decorations, so I think it's kind of a mid pull. But honestly, that one's actually kind of decent. I'm the same. I've got all my defenses. 50, 87. Very nice. AT, are you at the same trophy count that I'm at? Oh, you're literally 1 trophy ahead of me. Oh. Literally one. Literally 1 trophy difference. Let's go see Daredevil's attack. See how he's doing. He's still using the Root Riders. I'm from India. Welcome, assassins. Let's go take a look at your base, buddy. Nine U J G Y V 8 C J. All right, Town Hall 14. Looks like a pretty high-end 14. Almost max. Not quite, right? You've done a lot of your walls, though, man. I'm surprised your walls were done so far ahead of everything else. Your heroes need a little bit of love, too, but nothing drastic, right? King and Queen more so than the rest of them. The rest of them are actually doing pretty fine. It's a nice base. The layout's nice. It's awkward, which is a good thing. It doesn't sound like a good thing, but an awkward layout means it's awkward to attack. So that's very much a good thing, right? I like it. I like this base a lot, actually. This might be one of my more favorite Town Hall 14s I've ever seen, honestly. I bet you Daredevil didn't 3-star that one. He did not. Daredevil? Ugh. Poseidon 3-star to 16. What's he using? Huh. He's using Root Riders too. Is he juggling? I realized I put on this replay. Hi, sweetie. Come here, little girl. Come here. Hi there. This is my hat. She tried to scratch me. She did not like being picked up. But that was my darkness kitty. Did she get me? No, I thought she did for half a second. Let's look back at Daredevils and see what went wrong. Daredevil has the issue where he tries to use all 12 invisibility spells before he revives, and so he has an issue with time. So, like here, his Royal Champion should have died. He should just let her die at this point. So now he has the one revive that has little to no purpose. He's got a golem, which he'd have been better off using 2 ice golems for the freeze. Yeah, I don't know, man. And I've told him that multiple times that he should be changing how that affects, but he doesn't listen very well, it doesn't sound like. Wow, he's made some really good progress on 16. I wonder how high our clan is ranked right now. Let's just look on the international board. We're not full, so we're not going to be on here, but 760, and that's 42 members. That's not bad. Who are the top players right now? Okay, so that guy is the top player. Oh well. Anyways, we've been live for a couple hours now. It's getting close to 12 o'clock. I do have to feed my son. So I'm going to call it a night. So I appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out with me as always. We are doing another video on Friday, like always. So thank you guys so much for coming by. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Thanks, everybody.